Hello guys, Rishi Sunak seen using erasable ink pens on official documents and in meetings. This is the photo of UK's PM Rishi Sunak. Rishi Sunak routinely uses pens with erasable ink to make handwritten notes on official documents and in government meetings, prompting concern over Downing Street secrecy, the Guardian has learned. The Prime Minister has regularly been pictured using the disposal pilot V fountain pen during his time as the Chancellor and the Prime Minister, most recently while taking notes during the cabinet meeting 2 weeks ago. He has also been photographed with a pen while working on government papers and signing official letters in Downing Street and at international summits, including a meeting of the European Political Community in Moldova earlier this month. The pens, which retail for Euro 4.75, carry an erasable ink logo and are marketed by Japanese stationery company as ideal for those learning to write with ink, because if you make a mistake the ink erases using standard ink eradicators. Sunak's use of the pen has raised concern that his handwritten notes could be erased from official papers and sent over to the government archives or to independent investigations, such as the official COVID inquiry. Downing Street said that the pens were provided by the civil service and were widely used across the Whitehall, including by permanent secretaries of the department. In recent years, the written notes of the previous British prime ministers have been an essential resource for the historians detailing the inner working of the government at key periods in history. Margaret Thatcher's handwritten notes revealed her plans for the emergency measures at the height of the miners' strike and the cabinet disagreement over the how to respond to the Falklands invasion. President of the United States routinely use pens with the permanent ink to ensure there is no danger of their words being erased, fading over time, or being damaged by the heat or damp condition. There are also photos on Sunak's social media accounts of him using the regular permanent ink pens to actually sign documents, including an economic agreement with India in October 2020 when he was Chancellor. No 10 insiders claim the Prime Minister keeps all his notes, while Sunak's press secretary said this is a pen provided by and used widely by the civil service. The Prime Minister has never used the erase function, and nor would he. Downing Street faced some criticism for lack of transparency after No 10 announced earlier this month it was planning to go to court to try to block the official COVID inquiry from gaining access to the government WhatsApp messages, although allies of the Prime Ministers have insisted he has nothing to hide. The Guardian also revealed on Tuesday that the Sunak's government had placed a record number of blocks on the Freedom of Information request in its first their months, leading to accusation of a culture of concealment. Figures show government gave out information in full in only 33.6% of cases in which it had data during the first 3 months of the Sunak's administration. Just 3,895 of 11,597 resolvable requests were granted in full. Tom Brake, the director of the Unlocked Democracy and a former Liberal Democrat MP, said when trust in politicians is at all-time low, the PM signing official document in erasable ink could push it through the floor and into the basement. Erasable ink, lost mobile phones, and the disappearing WhatsApp messages all add to a picture of a cavalier attitude towards the ensuring government accountable for its action. A labor source said, we already know Rishi Sunak is addicted to evasion, whether he is hiding WhatsApp messages from the COVID inquiry or still refusing to disclose his full tax affairs. So, no wonder people are going to be curious about the choice of these pens. But no amount of erasable ink can cover up this dissemblable record of failure and broken promises as a chancellor and as a prime minister. तो guys, तब तक के लिए goodbye, tata, bye bye.